In this video, I want to show you how to use Questia to output correct MLA citations for an annotated bibliography or works cited page. Let's start by accessing your ebook. So go to eBook Access and click on the eBook Access link. Now from here, you're going to look on the right hand side of the screen, and somewhere through here there should be this little circular icon with a little eye in it. That's the Questia icon. If you're working on a laptop, you might see something down here that says More or something like that. If you click that, you should then see all of the icons that are available to you. This is the one you want. And you launch Questia. Now sometimes you'll get a too many redirects error when you click on this. It looks a little bit like this. If you get this, just close this window and start again, and you should be able to get there. Now once you're in Questia, you can use search the library kind of in the same way that you did before. I'm going to search driverless vehicles here. You have some other videos that show you different strategies for working in the library databases, and I'll let you look at some of those other things. But what I want to do is show you, once you've got your search here and you're looking through it, this is how you work with Questia. You're going to click on a source if you're interested in seeing what's in it. It'll give you an excerpt from it. It'll let you read it if you want to. If you look at it and you decide that this is something that you would want to look at more closely, maybe add it to your annotated bibliography, use this button to save it to your active project. Now the other thing I want to do here is show you, you probably have just one active project in your stuff that says just default project up here. I've actually got several, and I want to go into one of them and show you what you can do once you have a lot of sources in your project. So I've got several sources here, including this one. This is a collection of sources that was used by William Riley in a sample paper that I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit later in the course. Now what I want to do here is show you that you can take all of these things that you've got saved and add them to your annotated bibliography at one time. The way you do that is like this. I'm going to click on this and select all of them. You can just select as many or as few as you want, especially if you've got some of them in your annotated bibliography already and you're just wanting to add the new ones. But you check all of the ones that you want MLA citation entries for, and from here you click Create Bibliography. And you notice that you have several styles here. MLA 8 is at the top. That's the one you want. That's the default. Just click Create. Now when you do that, this is what you will get. It'll show you everything. It'll put it in alphabetical order for you. From here, all you need to do is export it to MS Word. And when you do that, you kind of just look and see where it's going. Mine's going to my Downloads folder, and that's fine. So I'm going to save it. Now from here, I'm going to actually go into my Downloads folder and get this file and open it up for you. I want you to see what it will look like. And here it is. Now I have no idea why Word or Questia in this case thinks that we need a blue title, we need Calibri 11-point font, and we need 1.15 spacing. You're going to need to change all of this to be Times New Roman or similar font, 12 points, double spaced, all black ink, and with the works cited title unbolded. So let me show you how to do all of that really quickly. Highlight all of it. Let's change it. Times New Roman or similar. Arial is fine with me. Check with your instructor if they think it's something different. You want 12-point font. You want it to all be black ink. You want to unbold the works cited title that's here. Just unbold it with that. And you want to double space all of it. Now you see that it's already hanging indent, which is great. So now I've got all this in here. Now what you may wish to do from this point is if you've got more than one file, like I have a couple that I made in a previous video, this annotated bibliography, Since I've only got a few in here and I've got a lot in here, probably what I want to do is grab like the Hoffman entry and copy it into this other entry. So Hoffman, and you always, when you're working with a works cited or an annotated bibliography, you want to put them in alphabetical order. So Hoffman, E, F, G, H, I. All right, so I want to put Hoffman here, and I copy it in, and there I go. And then I'll do the same. I could do the same thing with the other, but I won't in the interest of time. But that's just how you can work with it. Just copy and paste these in order. And the other thing you can do here is add a line after this and put your annotations, just like we have here for the Hoffman article, your summary of your source and how you think it might be useful in your project. Now, one thing that you do want to do also is double check when you get done here and make sure that any book titles or journal titles or Questia is a database, those are all containers and they all need to be italics. Sometimes you will lose that when you copy and paste things in. Another thing that you really need to do is double check everything against your actual articles. There's actually one in here. Let me find it. Driverless fever is everywhere. If I go to that actual article, let me go back to Questia here, and I'm going to get out of the bibliography, and I just want to go to driverless fever, this one right here. This is from a newspaper. If I double click on it, one thing that I see is that I do actually have an author, Thomas Black Bloomberg. So as you're reading, if you notice that Questia has dropped something, in this case pretty important, like the author's name, you're going to want to add this manually to your annotated bibliography. And that's not hard to do. So we go to driverless fever. We're going to add Bloomberg, Thomas Black, period. And now I'm also going to want to put this into alphabetical order. So I'll put it there. Now it's moved. Now it's fine. Another thing that you will notice as you're doing these is that you have an access and you just have a year. For some reason, Questia is sometimes doing this. Sometimes it's leaving it off entirely. I don't understand that. What I would tell you is that either put the date that you accessed it, really. So in this case, we're looking at June 26th of 2017, or better yet, for a database, just take it off, because databases don't change as frequently as just articles that are out on the web somewhere. So this isn't really necessary. The thing that is necessary is this Questia.com, the hyperlink thing that's here, and you can actually make it a hyperlink if you just go to the very end where the period is, hit a space, and now they're hyperlinks. Those are different things that you'll want to do. So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and please contact your professor or a librarian if you have any questions about how to use Questia or how to do research, and enjoy your research. Thanks very much for watching.